Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that if you're returning. How you doing? All right, before we get started, grab your coffee. Maybe a snack or two. I could really go for some fresh fruit and yogurt. Oh, who am I kidding? Bring on the chocolate cake. So listen, a subscriber got a hold of me and this is her reality, and this is the reality of a lot of us, okay? And I have talked about this, I don't know how many times, right? Where a lot of us are either forced to, or we were living like this, okay, where we were forced to make the decision on, do we pay our electric bill or pay this bill or pay that bill or feed our children today, and this still rings true for a lot of people, even for people in the prepping community. This is not a joke, this is reality. And and it's really, really sad. And I feel so bad for a lot of people, because Sean and I used to live like this too, to where we were so tight. Our budget was just so, it was awful. It was awful. We were drained constantly, and I hope I never, ever, ever have to go through that ever again. Okay. But this subscriber, she's a single parent. Okay. And she's trying, she's struggling, but she's trying to make it on her own. And okay, good, there's no like name or oh shoot. Okay, her address is on this one, but not on the other one. So it's just terrible, because it says amount due on previous statement, $643. She paid $556 with an unpaid balance of $87. Now, the company is PG&E, and you remember PG&E. Remember, they were the ones that gotten in trouble. Remember the movie Erin Brockovich, right? They're the ones that got into all that trouble, right? And it's current PG&E electric delivery charges $61. Pioneer Community Energy electric generation charges $36.73. Current gas charges $68.82, with a grand total of $254.06. So, this is just disgusting that electric bills are this high, and I feel so bad for her. I really do. If there was any way that I could possibly help her, I so totally would, but, I'm just like the rest of you, I have my own bills to pay. And if I were, living it up in the lap of luxury and had money to burn, believe me, I would be paying everyone's bills. I would be helping everyone in my community. I wish I could. I really wish I could. I hate the fact that I can't. It kills me. It kills me. Why is, but everybody's electric bills, it seems like they're doubling. Here, it's tripling. She's in California. She, Auburn, over in California. I don't even know where that's at. So this subscriber, she got a hold of me and she said, I did a small run at Royal King since they had seeds for $1 a pack. Let the pictures speak for themselves. This was at a Royal King north of Dayton, Ohio, but it is cat food aisle, canning lid prices, and shrinkflation of an item that has stayed the same since I was a little girl in the 90s. Keep stacking. P.S. The boyfriend asked if I could send a picture of his new blacksmithing skills since he's learning. Oh, that's right. Yeah, her boyfriend is learning how to do blacksmithing, and she sent me pictures. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, he's doing really great. So these pictures are of bag balm. I'm sure you guys have heard of bag balm, right? And then the cat food aisle, and then of canning lids. So this subscriber got a hold of me and they said, I don't overload, but I try to get my news from several different sources. One of them is CBN, and they have a reporter in the Ukraine. And when they show the U's crossing into P, I have to wonder, how is P going to feed 2 million extra people? This totally breaks my heart. Have you seen the footage of the bread line in New York? No, I didn't. I may be mistaken, but I thought I heard you say once that you listened to Perry Stone. Yes, I do. I like Perry Stone a lot. Yeah. Between him and Ascension Presents, they're my go-to channels for mass and for sermon and stuff. Yeah. They said I listen to him occasionally. Also, there is somebody I think you should look up. He's a preacher in Oregon. He has many services and Bible studies, but he also has a once-a-month prophecy update. He's been doing this for years. He's totally 100% straight out of the Bible. His name is Brett. He's with Athey Creek Christian Fellowship. Okay, thank you. I'm always looking for new ones because I like to listen to a lot of them. So this was sent to me. Oh my gosh, commercial break. So someone said that they noticed something about the gas prices, right? And she said, has anyone else noticed that although the state tax has been removed from the price of regular gas, that the same reduction is not being applied to diesel? Therefore, our food prices will still be increasing because truckers use diesel. You would think that the price reduction would apply across the board, or maybe this is happening on purpose. Picture's a little blurry, but the regular gas $3.89, right? Diesel $4.77. So this subscriber, she said, I wanted to share an experience that happened Saturday at Walmart. I had done my shopping and was checking out in the self-checkout lane. I use the self-checkout because I can take my time and make sure that items are ringing up the right price. Yeah. Using a cashier is harder to keep track of because they scan and bag so fast. Anyway, I scanned a 12-pack of Old Roy dog food and it rings up $12.13. It's been $8.48 for the past few weeks, so I called for assistance. She came over and I asked her to remove the dog food because I was not going to pay for that. I told her what the price should be and showed her what it rang up as. She said, well, let me check. She pulls out her handheld scanner and scans it, and it comes up $8.48. We both look at each other, so she fixes the price. She keeps apologizing for what happened and said she didn't know why it would ring up wrong. I'm attaching some pictures of the dog food and my receipt. Keep your eyes open. It's getting ridiculous. Okay, so there's the picture of it saying $8.48. And then there, she underlined it on the receipt saying $12.13, and then where the cashier had to fix it so it would be $8.48. Jeez. Okay, so I know you guys are really loving the PDFs. Well, here's another one coming at you, Okay, so this this is a good read. Okay, this subscriber, she sent it to me, and it's about how someone's garden was destroyed by authorities, and she said this is unacceptable, and she should be able to sue somebody bullshit on that on that town. I love your channel. Why, I love you, honey. So email me, okay, if you want this PDF on what happens, okay, when a garden is destroyed by authorities, okay. Now, here's more PDFs, okay. She said, I hope this is the right email. Yes, honey, you got me. You found me. Hey! Attached are some really awesome cookbooks and recipes I've acquired since I started prepping 11 years ago. I can't attach the LDS manual as it's too large of a file. It's the best I have found in helping people figure out their needs. Okay. So we will leave links in the description box below like I always do. Okay, but if you want these PDFs, email me. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, hang on. Let's see. There's 1. That's 12 pages. The second one is 20 pages. Third one is 66 pages. Ooh. Fourth one, 297 pages. Okay. That's only one page. That one's 141. This one's 189. This one's 58 pages. This one's 18 pages and 77 pages. Okay, so we've got a lot of cookbooks for you guys. Okay, so email me and I will email you all of these PDFs. Okay, and they're all cookbooks. All right. So, because I know you guys are loving these PDFs and I love them too. I really, really do. So, this subscriber, she got a hold of me, and here are some this is a recipe. Chop peppers, fine mince in food processor, add water, bring to boil, simmer 3 to 4 minutes. Strain and set water aside, reserve about 1/4 of the peppers. I'm having a hard time saying it. Oh, okay. Okay. Using pectin, liquid pectin. Okay. Okay, so my favorite gal pal from the UK, she got a hold of me. So, let's get into this, okay? She said, I don't know if any of you or your subscribers have heard of the Prepared Homestead YouTube channel. Yes, I am not subscribed to his channel, but sometimes I watch his videos. And the video that Travis put out today was an absolute corker. I would say he is definitely bang on the money with what he had to say about what he thinks is going on. The video is most certainly worth watching, as he saying things I have been kind of thinking for the last 2 years. In a nutshell, he says the elite few control everything, which we already know. Well, true. Yeah, that's absolutely true. When you look back throughout history, all of the psychological operations they pull on us, and the Rona is a big obvious one. Well, yeah. Yeah. Remember weeks ago, I sent you a UK news article that psychologists said the government used grossly unethical fear tactics to scare the public into following COVID rules. Yeah, I do. If you repeatedly question their propaganda and the narratives, you can think for yourself instead of following the herd. Then you're harder to control and manipulate, and essentially you're deemed a troublemaker or undesirable or whatever else they want to call you. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Or we're also known as useless eaters. As far as I'm concerned, the elite are the useless eaters, all the time. These evil bastards, oops, sorry, I meant our governments, you guys, are manipulating and deceiving us uh, right, left, and center about everything you could possibly think of. And how do they do it? By playing on our fears and insecurities so they can get to us to do anything they want by making us panic and trying to instill fear into us. If you want people to spend some of their savings and therefore put money into the economy, well, then just let them. There's going to be a shortage of something. Then sit back and watch everyone race outside and start panic buying the item or the items, the lame stream. Okay, so that's a new one. Lamestream media said there's going to be a shortage of. It's very simple psychology, but it works every time. If the government told us to jump over a cliff to save ourselves from the deadly disease, you would be amazed at how many people would actually do that. Well, yeah, you're so right. You're so right. I mean, look at what they told everybody to do with the Rona. And now they're talking about, what is it, the 4th or 5th booster now? Yeah. So, and this is why the majority of people get called sheep and zombies because they blindly follow that without question. Yeah, exactly. And for us, who don't follow, we're referred to as pure bloods now. Yeah. It's like, well, I don't care, call me a pure blood all you want. There's no way I'm jumping over a cliff, not for no one, and I don't care what their reason is. It was just in January this year, people in the UK were panic buying petrol and diesel due to new paperwork regulations taking effect because of Brexit, I think it was. In short, here it is. If you don't want people panic buying, then keep your mouth shut. And don't tell people nothing about a shortage of anything. Simple. But at the same time, they're desperate to steal your money. So how else can they get you to spend it other than create a panic? Well, right, because they're so... They come up with these brilliant ways of shiny object. Don't look over there. Don't look over there. Look. And but you have people like me and like you who are going, yeah, I'm not falling for it. What's really going on? You know what I mean? So she put in 2 links so far. Yeah, 2 links, okay. That'll be in the description box, okay? And she said, and another perfect example, okay, concerns Mr. Z, the former comedian and actor who is now, president of U, okay, Big U, Western media is touting Mr. Z as a hero. And that's the propaganda and narrative that they're pushing on us. When they start pushing an agenda, you can pretty much guarantee that the opposite of what they're saying is actually the truth. A couple of weeks ago, I saw photos and videos of the big blonde baboon, Boris Johnson. She needs to stop. And his army of trained chimpanzees in Parliament giving Mr. Z a standing ovation after a televised speech. And they all stood there clapping their screwed up hearts out. I'm going to include a photo of this pantomime for you because that's exactly what it is. Who needs to pay to go and see a pantomime or a theater show when our governments are having their shite show beamed through our TVs every day? And last but not least, whether people believe in the Bible or not, it expressly tells us, and I quote, "Do not be deceived." I'm sure this is in the book of Revelation and is more to do with not being deceived by the Antichrist. However, "do not be deceived" applies to everything in this life, and it's actually pretty sound advice, especially now when it comes to our world leaders and their corrupt, evil governments. Dead on balls accurate. Yeah, I completely, totally agree with you. Okay, so here's the picture. They're all going, "Ah!" And I could see her watching TV going, "Oh man." She's worse than me. She's worse than me, if you can believe that. So this subscriber, she got a hold of me and she said, "This is ridiculous." Yeah, it's a food label, okay? And it's a Nestle product. Oh, Tombstone Original Pizza. Okay. Contains bioengineered food ingredient. You know, we're seeing so much bioengineered food. You know what this is actually like? This is like what you guys always talk about, that Soylent Green. Just no people ingredient. you know? And before I go, so this subscriber, she said, "Message to the MSM mouthpieces." I know. I know. Listen, you guys, it's your words, not mine. So you can't say nothing. Okay? She said, "These were taken at Big Lots. The pet food aisle are getting more sparse. The cat food section, a third of what so long ago was normal. The Wood DF, the what? Sticker shock was the price of the plastic 5 shelf rack, $70. The what? That plastic Sterlite, $70 for that? Those things are like the Leaning Tower of Pisa if you dare put anything on it. They're garbage. Are you serious? What the heck? All right. The price has nearly doubled over the past couple of months. Then Food Line in the same little shopping complex can no longer get in fresh flowers. Also, the food lines in general are having difficulties, not just with the fresh flowers, but getting produce. I've noticed apples, oranges, and berries getting more sparse. Butters, especially stick butters, very low. To continually out of stock. I'm glad that I can pass on information about what's getting reset. and what's going on with the looming economic script flipping, courtesy of the parasitic wannabe Gestapos gleefully strangling the global socio-economy. There's an unsettling, unnameable vibe in the air, a forewarning from the universe, growing more urgent each day. It speaks of dire times approaching, and those not deaf hearing the warnings. Thank you for all you do for our community. You're welcome, honey. I love you. So here's the pictures that she sent. Yeah, that is just unbelievable. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.